The New York Rangers managed to pull off the nice 6-5 comeback win against the New York Islanders at MetLife Stadium in the Stadium Series game outdoors, and it was a ton of fun to watch, honestly. It was a good game overall. I mean, definitely not a complete game there by the Rangers, but it's always fun watching the outdoor games, whether it is the Winter Classic or the Stadium Series, whatever it is, it's still fun to watch. And obviously, the Rangers making the comeback there, getting that nice overtime win was a lot of fun to watch. Obviously, got to see Matt Rempe, a New York Rangers prospect, make his NHL debut in this game. First guy ever to do it in an outdoors game, which is pretty cool to see. He also fought in his first shift right after he pretty much steps on the ice. He's taking the draw, and before the puck even drops, he's scrapping Matt Martin, who's obviously a pretty tough guy himself, been around the league for a long time. So nice to see the young guy there, Matt Rempe, the prospect. He's obviously very tall. He's like 6'7", off skates, so a very tall guy there. He's more known as kind of a tougher guy. He definitely isn't the most offensively skilled guy, but definitely still could have a pretty solid NHL career in more of a bottom six role. But taking a look here at Igor Shesterkin, he stopped 36 out of 41 shots in this one. Definitely didn't have his best game, had a few goals there where he probably should have had them, but still managed to get the win for the Rangers, and definitely had a much better second and third period than he did in the first. But taking a look at Sorokin on the other side of things, he didn't have his best game either, stopping 32 out of 38 shots, letting in 6 there. Definitely didn't have a great game, but obviously the Rangers were pretty lethal in this one on the power play, so you definitely can't blame a lot of these on him. But either way, Rangers get the 6-5 win here. But taking a look here at the goals, we saw, to get things started here, a minute 28 into the first period, Kakko shoots, he misses the net, it kind of bounces around to the point to Eric Gustafsson, and he just kind of steps into it and takes a slap shot, and he beats Sorokin to make things 1-0 there for the Rangers. So a nice goal there, obviously Kakko kind of just throwing it around at the net, bounces out to Gustin at the point, and he just rips one past Sorokin there, 1-0 Rangers. And right after they were about to drop the puck after that goal, we see Matt Rempe and Matt Martin end up fighting there. A nice fight there for the rookie, making his NHL debut, fighting a nice tough guy in Matt Martin, and a pretty good fight there for him. Definitely held his own in that one. Obviously had a fight in the preseason as well in the NHL against Russ Johnston on the New York Islanders there. So he has definitely had a bit of a taste there of fighting at the NHL level. So a good fight here for him, though, in an actual regular season game. Taking a look, though, about 5 minutes into the first period, we see Scott Mayfield. He takes a shot. It takes an unfortunate bounce off of Artemi Panarin. Kind of goes right out front to Brock Nelson, who's sitting out front there. He gets the puck and just rifles one past Igor's glove hand to make things 1-1. Good shot there by Brock. An unfortunate bounce off Panarin, and that ties things up there at 1. Then we see, though, a little later on, Bo Horvat just kind of skates right around K'Andre Miller. He shoots and beats Igor, but it definitely was not the best defensive play by K'Andre, but still, Igor should have definitely had that one. Just kind of sneaks right by him, just passes blocker there right under kind of his armpit, and that just squeaks by to make things 2-1 Islanders. And then literally right after that goal is scored to make things 2-1, we see the Islanders make things 3-1 with Brock Nelson skating down and making a great pass over to Matt Barzal, who deflects it in to make things 3-1 Islanders very quickly there. So definitely not a great bounce there. I mean, obviously, you go up 1-0, and then quickly it ends up being 3-1 for the Islanders. So not the greatest performance there after that goal. Going up 1, the Rangers kind of fall apart there for a bit, and then obviously they go 3-1. Not the best period there in the first, but then we see, though, going on into the second there, the Islanders make things 4-1 very quickly, as early on in the second period, Chris Kreider takes a 2-minute penalty for hooking. Pierre Engvall shoots a puck from the point, and Anders leads out front there to tip it in past Igor to make things 4-1 Islanders earlier on in the second period there. So definitely not the best start to the period. After going down 3-1, giving up 3 unanswered goals there, they give up another one in the second period there to start things off. Then, though, later on, we see Anders Lee take a 2-minute penalty for slashing. Foxy, he gives it over to Trocheck, who passes over to Panarin. He shoots, and it tips off Trocheck, who is literally standing like right in front of him. I don't think Trocheck necessarily meant to tip it in, but he ended up tipping it in. It goes in the back of the net, and that makes things 4-2 Islanders. Rangers claw back within 2. Late in the second period, though, we see Lafreniere take a shot, and then out front, Vincent Trocheck gets the rebound, and he scores to make things 4-3 Islanders to bring the Rangers within 1. A nice goal there by Trocheck, also assisted by Ryan Lindgren, so a nice goal there. Late in the second period, now Rangers are within 1 and going into the third period. And to start things off, though, the Rangers don't get off to the best start once again, as they give up another kind of early on goal in the third period here, as Ryan Lindgren goes for the hit on Romanov in the corner. he ends up kind of taking the stick to the face as Romanov's still kind of shooting. He ends up obviously hitting Lindgren in the face. Lindgren goes down in the corner. He's hurt. And then we see Romanov ends up scoring later on that play as Dobson. He shoots the puck from the point. It tips off Brodzinski as he's kind of out front trying to block it. An unfortunate bounce right to Romanov backdoor, and he scores to make things 5-3 Islanders. So not the best start once again to the third period there, as you give up an early one in the second period there, and then you give up an early one in the third as well. Not the best start to those periods, but still, Rangers are only down 2 there. And then we see a little later on, though, Rangers get a power play late in the third period with Igor Shesterkin pull about 5 minutes or so left, a little under that. Panarin, he takes a shot from the point, and of course, guess who's out in front of the net? Chris Kreider. He tips it in on the power play with the goalie pulled to make things 5-4 Islanders later on in the third period there. Also assisted by Vincent Trocheck. And with about 2:28 left in the third period, we see Alexis Lafreniere. He gets tripped by Scott Mayfield. Rangers get another power play there. And of course, Lafreniere making a nice pass over to Foxy. Foxy finds Zibanejad with a great pass over to him. And he buries the one-timer to tie things up at 5 late in the third period there. A great goal by Zibanejad. A great pass over by, obviously, Lafreniere. And Lafreniere also draws the penalty there, gets tripped by Mayfield. He makes the pass over to Foxy, who gives over to Zibanejad for the one-timer. He scores. Everything's tied up at 5 there. And then going on into overtime, pretty much right off the draw, though, Artemi Panarin kind of goes down, causes a turnover, gets the puck, ends up shooting, gets stopped by Sorokin, gets his own rebound, and then buries that to get the Rangers the 6-5 overtime win against the New York Islanders at MetLife Stadium in the Stadium Series game here. And this was a great win by the Rangers. Obviously not a complete game here. The first period wasn't too great after that first goal and after that first fight there by Matt Rempe, but still a pretty solid win here for the Rangers, having a nice second and third period there, and a great overtime where Artemi Panarin gets the 6-5 overtime winner against the New York Islanders. Anyways, though, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please smash the like button. Don't forget to comment down below your guys' thoughts on this game, because overall I thought it was a pretty fun game to watch. Definitely a nice 2 points here for the Rangers. And also don't forget to subscribe for daily New York Rangers content as I do post every single day. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.